Our Computex 2019 coverage is made possible thanks to Corsair, Patriot, EK, Titra and Viper Gaming. Hey everyone, I'm Andy Raffel from eTechnics.com and we're here with Deepcool and their Game of Storm brand as well, just having a look at what they're doing at Computex 2019. Firstly, I just want to quickly run over kind of the current lineup of cases. So we've got the Matrix 70. We did see this at Computex last year. Basically what you've got is an affordable tempered glass chassis. So when I say affordable, I mean very affordable. I actually know for a fact that Scan, the retailer in the UK, was so impressed with this and the pricing on it, they basically put through a very large order this time last year, and these have been selling very, very well, purely because tempered glass, you have got the ability to put a lot of cooling in it, 3 RGB fans in this one, for instance, 1 in the rear, and plenty of room for even the highest end components. So yeah, they're just sort of showing off, how a build can look in it. This is the black one, and then we have the white one as well. As we move kind of a little bit further down, we've got the Macube 550. So if I remember rightly, this first came in only black. Now you can see that it is in white, but again, it is kind of, a current product from Deepcool with their Game of Storm brand. And then, as you know, the flagship. This wouldn't be Deepcool, it wouldn't be their booth if we didn't talk about the Quad Stellar. So again, they're just showing off kind of how it can look as a complete kind of build. Now, as we actually come around this way, the main thing I want to talk about is their cooling products. So as we know, kind of Deepcool started off with cooling products in the beginning. So what they've done is they've taken kind of their current lineup and just refreshed them just a little bit, changed them a little bit. So to start with, we have the Captain series. So there's 4 actually on show here. As you can see, we've kind of got the black and also the white. And what you'll find is that we've got the 360 and also the 240s. So we've got the Captain 360X in white, which is this one here. We then have the 360X in black, which is this one here. Moving sort of further down, you can see that we've got exactly the same with the white and the black, but in the 240mm variants. Now there is a sort of, a few key differences with it now. So firstly, looking at the pump, they've actually changed this from glass to metal. We're not sure whether it's kind of chrome brass or copper, but either way, it should conduct the heat a lot better. Obviously, we do have fitment for all of the latest sockets out there, including Threadripper, 2066, 1150X, you get it, everything. Now, another kind of key feature on this is the fans themselves. So I've actually got one here. You can see that it has changed ever so slightly. What they've done is they've kind of got this very unique design where the air can actually pass through the blade itself. Other than that, we have got our noise dampening in the corners and just a really nice kind of designer fan. This kind of all falls under, that Game of Storm branding, as we can see with the logo in the middle. Really, really nice quality stuff like we'd expect from Deepcool. Of course, it has got RGB on there as well, which can be controlled just using the little control box that comes with it. So as we move further down, we've got the Castle series of liquid coolers. Now, these kind of give you a little bit more customization options. So again, we've got a 360 and also a 240, and then again on the addressable side. So with this, you will notice that the block itself is actually addressable, and the cool thing is this can actually be removed, and you can simply take this bit off, and if you don't want the Game of Storm logo on there, we can change it for I don't know, what one should we go for? You've got sort of Thor's hammer, so we can put Thor's hammer on there, and then we can just put this back on, and basically you've got something a little bit more customized to your liking. Of course, you will be able to 3D print this, so you could literally put anything on there. My personal preference would probably be an eTechnics logo, but that's just me. Now, the cool thing is with this is, for instance, if you had something like some wording, you could put, say, this one which says Hyper PC. But for instance, when you've actually mounted this block inside your system, you may find that it's just not the orientation that you want. So you can simply take it off and turn it round. That way it fits in with the orientation that you want. If you're using a chassis with an inverted motherboard, this is going to be absolutely perfect. Pop that back on and away you go. So addressable RGB lighting there, but the fans are the sort of normal style that we're used to. Again, full support for Threadripper and every other socket that you would expect. Now, as we move a little bit further down, we have a slightly different version. So you can't actually take the bit off of this, so it is fixed. You will notice that the block itself is a little bit different, but they have actually improved the internals of this, so it has better sort of capabilities for pressure and airflow as it moves stuff around. So yeah, a little bit bigger, obviously the same socket support. You will notice that we do have the addressable RGB fans, which look absolutely amazing and tie in with this really, really nicely. Obviously you have full control over the addressable RGB as well through your motherboard or just through the wire itself. So yeah, looking really, really cool. 360 as well as the 240. You can get some really nice lighting effects going on. Now, as we move down to sort of the cheaper end of the scale, we've got Gamax. So the Gamax series fits in really, really nicely for those wanting, you know, the good technology that kind of Deepcool offer in terms of, you know, reliability and good quality of a product and sort of performance, but also give you, you know, a few nice features such as kind of the RGB. So yes, it's not addressable, but it still looks very, very nice. So you can see we've got a few examples here with the yellow. This one's sort of, you know, cycling through colors. Over here, we've kind of got slightly different ones, which I'll talk about in a minute, but addressable RGB fan as well. So you are getting a lot of bang for your buck with these. Now, as we move further down to these ones I actually really, really like. So what you can actually do with the V3 and the other ones over there with the V2 is, again, if your orientation in your motherboard is you know, slightly different inside your chassis, you can just simply rotate this to fit your needs. So really, really cool. Again, you can control this just through your motherboard. So, you know, you can actually change the colors to suit your needs, to suit your style and the theme of your build. But yeah, say for instance it was upside down, there we go. It's perfect. So yeah, that's basically it. That's kind of everything covered at the Deepcool booth. Not a million things to show off, but still very, very important stuff. Good value for money products, good kind of high-end products, and just a general showcase of some of their best-selling cases from the last year. Hopefully you enjoyed this video of our coverage of the Deepcool booth at Computex 2019. We will have a lot more coverage from many, many different brands while we're here at the show, so be sure to check that out too. Let me know in the comments section below if you were to go for one of these AIO coolers. What would be your personal preference? Would it be the Gamax, would it be the Castle, or would it be the high-end Captain series, which that's probably my favourite. Until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next one. See you later. Bye-bye.